Hey y'all, and welcome to today's video. We are going to be talking about 20 of my must-have products that are $20 and under. I'm going to try to go through these products quickly. I wanted to share with y'all some options that aren't going to break the bank. I have some really good stuff here, not just drugstore. I do have some traditional drugstore products, things that you can walk into Walmart or Target and find there. But I also have some products from Sephora, some indie brands, different types of products that you may not realize are under that $20 price point range. So I wanted to talk about that because it is totally possible to try out some indie brands and even like luxe brands without spending tons and tons of money. So everything in this video is going to be $20 and under. I'm going to have links for everything in the description box so that you can check it out. And if you're new here, hey, my name is Heather and makeup makes me happy. Here at my channel, we don't try to be perfect. We just want to have a good time with our makeup, whatever that means. Shimmer, glitter, must-have products, we are here for it. So if that sounds good to you, I do hope that you will subscribe before you leave today because I upload lots of new videos every single week. So if you were looking for new fun makeup content on your subscription feed, this right here is the place to be. But I do have a lot to talk about, so let's jump into it. I do want to let you know that I'm not ranking these products in any way. I'm not saying one is better than the other. I just, I was thinking about products I love that aren't super expensive, and I was like, let me do 20 and under. I'll also say I did not pull any mini products, any sample size products, anything like that for this video. I didn't want to say like, oh, this primer is normally $50, but you can get the small sample size for $18. Nothing like that. These are all like normal full size type products. I just have them all here in front of me, and I'm just going to pull them at random and talk about them, but they will be in the description box. So if you want to know the exact price point of anything, definitely check down in the description box. But now that I have said all of that, let's get started. Okay, first up, I have a mascara from an indie brand. When I say indie brand, I'm talking about independently owned brands. Brands that are owned like independently, not something part of a huge corporation that owns tons of brands. This is an indie brand. This is Martine Cosmetics, and this is the Atomic Mascara. This mascara is so good, and it's around $15 at Beauty Bay. I know you can also buy directly from their site, and I have tried a lot of things from Martine Cosmetics now, and I've really, really liked the brand. I think they're so nice. This wand is super cool. It's one of those plasticky wands. And I fell in love with this mascara. Martine Cosmetics actually sent this to me, and I loved it so much. I went on Beauty Bay and I ordered one for my mom, and she's been enjoying it too. Working at a hospital, this mascara will last all day, and it does not transfer on me. Whenever I'm testing new mascaras, of course I like to test them different ways, but one of the big ways that I'll test them is wearing them to work with me and seeing if at the end of my shift, do I have black all under my eyes? And I don't with this one. It gives me length, it gives me volume, it looks so beautiful on the lashes, and it doesn't transfer. So this is the mascara I have on today. Of course I have on false lashes up here, but I'm also wearing this mascara, and I think it's amazing. And this is just one of the examples of an indie brand product that is still at that under $20 price point. Okay, let's jump over to something that you can find at the drugstore. I've got a couple of things here from e.l.f. that I wanted to talk about, and some of these products are not going to be like new to y'all. These are things that I've been loving and testing and playing with. I do have a few newer things, but I have been talking about this e.l.f. Electric Mood Primer since it launched last year. I'm pretty sure this was a yearly favorite last year. This is a very glowy primer. Now, I will say the packaging is beautiful, but I don't love products that have a dropper style like this. I think the product is too thick for a dropper style, but I get that it's trendy and cute. I wish it had a pump. I wish it had a pump, but that's just me. But the product in here is so, so good. This is a glowy primer. So if you are looking for something that is going to give you a beautiful, beautiful glow underneath your foundation, like, you probably can't see it that well because there's not a lot of color to it. It does have a slightly like warm, yellowy, golden champagne type of tint to it. But if you are looking for a glowy primer to go under your foundation that's not going to bother your oily skin, that's not going to disrupt any products you put on top, but that's just going to give you that little bit of beautiful glow, this is the primer for you. I actually got my sister-in-law hooked on this too. We were talking about this and she was same as me. She's like, I hate the dropper packaging, but I love the primer. If you are wanting that glow underneath your skin, but you don't want to pay these luxury primer prices, this one is so, so beautiful. I can't recommend it enough, and I'm pretty sure it's on sale on the e.l.f. site now. I think it's like around $10 to $12. It's so, so good, and you do get a lot of product in here. I want to say this is a full ounce. It's a super beautiful primer. The other e.l.f. product I have is a primer, but it's completely opposite, where this one is glowy and luminous. This is a gripping primer. This is really, really nice. So you have a nice pump here. You can pump out the primer, and this is going to be your sticky primer base. This is going to be for long wear makeup. This is the primer I put on today. So my oily skin girls and guys and babes, you're gonna love this one. So when I touch my fingers, you probably can't see, but it's sticky, okay? So you're gonna put this primer on, you're gonna let it set for 30 seconds to a minute, and then you are gonna put your foundation on and blend, and it is gonna help that makeup stick to the face, which is what we love, what we oily skin people love for the summertime. This one I think is around $10, and it's great. Okay, back to an indie product I want to talk about. I'm actually wearing this satin liquid lipstick now. This is the Unearthly Cosmetics Satin Liquid Lipsticks. Again, if you're not new here, you've heard me talk about these. These were another product that were in my 2021 yearly favorites. Love these. These are a satin liquid lipstick, meaning you're not going to put them down and have them dry down and be matte. They're going to look like a satin bullet lipstick on the lips, but very pigmented. It doesn't take much to get them on the lips. They're very like comfortable on the lips, very pigmented. They go on very beautifully. They're definitely not something that's transfer proof, which is not really what I'm looking for in a satin liquid lipstick. I just love this formula. They also have like a faint oh my gosh, I just got liquid lipstick. My nose, that's okay. At least it's like a brown shade, right? But it has like a faint kind of vanilla banana-y scent. Here's the shade I'm wearing today. This is Kaylina. I love these. These are super inexpensive, and you can use a discount code on top. My discount code with Unearthly, it's an affiliate code, and it is Heather. So you can save on these even more. Remember, when you're shopping for indie brands, a lot of indie brands offer affiliate codes. If I don't have one, always check with your favorite creators, Google, see if you can find a code and you can get even more of a discount. But this right here is another one of my favorite shades. I just kind of pulled out 3 of my favorite shades. That shade is Samantha. The packaging on these two, 10 out of 10. You have this like glittery goodness in the top. It's like a snow globe. I get distracted looking at it. But the last shade I wanted to show is Angela, and it's this really pretty purple shade. These are also beautiful for mixing. Like, mix the shades you want, mix to get different undertones. I really, really like that. But these are just very comfortable on the lips, very beautiful. Again, I'm wearing the shade Kaylina today, and I absolutely love it. Okay, next up I have these gels from Unearthly and these flakes. Okay, I'm grouping these in as one. Again, you can use my code Heather on these to save even more. I do have swatches up in a video on these. I have the swatches up on my TikTok. But if you are looking for multi-chrome liners, even cream eyeshadows. I've used these. Like, oh, do you see? Do you see? Over on my TikTok in the video I did, I have swatches in the sunlight so you can really see the shift on these. I definitely recommend that. But this right here, oh, it's so beautiful to look at. This is the shade number 6, and it's definitely like a purple to teal shift. And let me swatch number 4 for y'all too. Listen, when I get to playing in makeup, I start pulling stuff out. I can't help it. It's just so fun to swatch. I always keep the lids on these super tight so that they don't dry out or anything like that. But this, look at that. This is like a magenta to green shade. Oh, so beautiful. They look so nice on the eyes too. I know I'm not going to be able to capture here, like how I'm set up right now, but they're stunning. And like I said, this is another example of being able to try out indie brands. If you're somebody who likes to shop small, support small businesses, then like you just gotta look, you know. So many brands offer things at great price points. Let me show you these little flakies and then I'll be done with these unearthly. I just can't help myself. I pulled out the shade number 8. Let's put it here. Oh, and this is for those of y'all who are like me and you like to add some texture to your looks. These over here, the gels are very smooth, whereas the flakes have that really fun texture. And you can see a little bit goes a very long way. Oh, and this is also like multi-chrome shift. I've got like a green, gold, pink going on. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Cannot recommend these enough. Okay, let's throw it back to the drugstore for a minute now that I'm like covered in glitter. I have a NYX glitter primer. I have talked about this over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's probably annoying at this point, but I love this NYX glitter primer. If you are looking for a glitter glue, not just to put on glitters, but you can use a glitter primer under your favorite multi-chromes, duochromes, even just a shimmer shadow. You put down a glitter primer first, and you are going to get major impact, even more so than just spraying or wetting your brush. I mean, look at how used this is. Like, I've had this one for so long. There's so much product in here, it just takes a tiny bit. It's a game changer. Also from the drugstore, I have this LA Girl Shockwave Neon Eyeliner in the shade Fresh. Now, hear me when I say in the shade Fresh, because not all of these are amazing, but this one is. This will go on the waterline and it's gonna stay. It's gonna stay all day. It's gonna stay until you take it off. It's such a beautiful, bright shade. I just love, love, love this one. If you are looking for a colorful teal eyeliner, get Fresh. Okay. Get Fresh, Subway, eat fresh. Get the Fresh shade. If you put it on with a green look, it's going to pull a little bit more green. If you put it on with a blue look, it's definitely going to pull more blue. Or use it as a pop on the lower waterline on a neutral look. It's going to be beautiful. Morphe Micro Brow Pencil. Every time I do an empties video, this is in here. You see I got 3. I got 3 on rotation. I'm in the shade Chocolate Mousse. It's my favorite shade. This is a super fine tint brow pencil. It's under $10. Beautiful. If you're looking for something super, super, super duper fine, but you want something creamy that's not hard to blend, something that's going to stay put, Morphe Micro Brow Pencil, amazing. Okay, let's talk about a few things that you can find at Sephora. The Sephora collection, I did a whole video on like the best and worst, but I wanted to mention a couple products here. This Golden Hour Highlighter Duo is so good. I've seen so many people loving this. I have the shade Daybreak. It's the shade that I have on for highlight now, and it's amazing. It's so, so beautiful. This looks very, very light. I know, but look how beautiful it looks on the skin. I'm into it. They have a bunch of different shades, which I think is so nice. You have this one shade here that's really more subtle. It's like kind of like a a sink into the skin? Is she wearing a highlighter type of glow? And then you have this shade over here that is a little more sheer, but it has some sparkle to it. So if you don't like a sparkly highlight, you're not going to like this side, but it's not an intense sparkle. See, it doesn't look like I have chunks of glitter on my cheek. It looks very nice. It's in my skin. It's beautiful. It looks kind of wet on the skin. I always just mix the two shades together, but you can definitely use them independently too. Really, really beautiful highlight formula. Also from Sephora collection, their colorful powders. I have two of the matte formulas right here. I have Hey Jealousy. This is the blush shade that I'm wearing right now, and I love. These are also magnetic pans. You can pop them out, put them into a magnetic palette if you want to, swap them around. But I'm wearing this shade today. You have a nice mirror in here. These look beautiful on the cheeks. You can build them up and they're gonna look really nice. You can sheer them out. They're easy to do that with, and they're gonna wear well throughout the day. I also have the shade Flirt It Up. Just really, really, really beautiful powders. You can mix them. Just everything about these I really, really like. I think these are definitely like hidden gems in the Sephora collection. Okay, here's something that's luxury that you can still get at a great price point. This is the Natasha Denona Rose Cheek Duo. This is a small size. It's not like a mini for something that she has, but it's just a smaller size. And I love this duo. This launched with one of her more recent collections, and you have this cream. Oh my gosh, I'm so sparkly everywhere. Like, where am I even gonna put this? So we have this cream blush right here that's beautiful, buildable, blendable. It looks very beautiful, like sheared out as a light wash of color. And then we also have a beautiful highlight. I love Natasha Denona highlights. I think they're so gorgeous. Let me see. I'm like, I shouldn't have swatched so many multi-chromes. You're not gonna be able to see the swatch. I have a video on it where I'm demoing it on the face and everything, and it's absolutely beautiful. So if you've been wanting to try Natasha Denona's cream cheek formula, if you've been wanting to try her highlighters, but you don't want to break the bank, this is only $19 at Sephora, and I love it. Okay, another indie brand that I want to talk about is Kyla. This is an indie brand, woman-owned brand out of Texas, and I got to try these Color Wash cream blushes. Love, love, love. These are absolutely beautiful. These are right at the $20 price point, but you can use a discount code to save. My code is Heather. It's a one-time use code, so you can save. Even though these are $20, you can still get them at a discount. I'm actually wearing this shade right here today, Youth. This is in the Youth and Play Color Wash Duo. These are beautiful, beautiful blushes. These are, like, the shade Youth I wouldn't call a matte, but I would definitely say it's more of like a satin matte. I also have the shade Timeless and Daydream. Daydream is really beautiful. It's more of like a sheen. It has a really nice, I don't know if metallic is the right word, but it definitely is a more glowy blush. Very beautiful. Timeless is beautiful as well. I've applied these different ways. I've used a brush, I've used my finger, I've used a sponge. They work well any way you apply them. Again, I do have, what did I say, the shade Youth under that Sephora blush that I've got on today because I wanted to look, you know, sometimes you just want to play in makeup and you want to put on creams and powders. That's what I did today. These are so nice. So it's another way to support a small, independently owned brand without breaking the bank. I think $20 is such a good price point for two, plus you get to use a code on top of it. You get a nice mirror in here. I love the packaging. They do say Musée Beauty on mine because Kyla recently changed their name. They were formerly Musée Beauty. Again, I do have a video up swatching these and everything. You can check it out if you're curious. Okay, House of Lashes. These lashes are so good. Here I have the Noir Fairy Light. I love their iconic light lashes. I just love the House of Lashes. I'm not wearing them today. Actually, I was getting ready. I was filming this look. This look, if you're curious, I did film it. And I put on these Kiss lashes. So these can be like a bonus 21 thing. I love these Kiss Ruffle lashes. but the House of Lashes, they're usually around $12 and the quality is amazing. I can get at least 10, sometimes 20 uses out of these lashes if I clean them well. I think they're so beautiful. I love the House of Lashes brand. I got something on the packaging. These are so beautiful. They just look so beautiful and wispy on the lashes. Like, I just love House of Lashes. Next up, I have lip liners from Juvia's Place. Juvia's Place is another independently owned brand. It's a Black woman owned brand. Again, you want to shop small. These lip liners are amazing. I'm wearing the shade Cola to line my lips today with that unearthly lipstick on top. I love these lip liners. They are twist up lip liners, and a lot of times I prefer a pencil lip liner, even though it can be inconvenient to sharpen. It can just go on a little bit nicer, but not like these are the exception. These twist up make it so convenient. You've seen these in my empties videos. I've gone through multiple of these. I have lots of shades because they're so good. They glide onto the lips really well without being so creamy that they don't stay in place and they smear around. They're just perfect. Okay, let's talk about Lunar Beauty lip products. These are under $20. Indie brand that I love. I mean, look at this. Most of these I've purchased myself. Very few were sent to me, but I have to talk about these because they're a favorite. I'm going to focus on two formulas though. So I have the lip oils. Let me see. I have two of these in here and I have one down in my bathroom. I can't get enough of Lunar Beauty lip oils. The other one I'm going to talk about is the glosses. Okay. The glosses I love. You hear me just pulling them out because I love them all. Pick the shade you like, pick the scent you like in the lip oils, you're going to be happy. Something I'm going to say about both of these is they have a very water-like texture on the lips. I love that. The lip oils are not super heavy, goopy. You don't feel like you rubbed olive oil all over your lips. They're water-like, they're hydrating, they smell amazing. Packaging on both of these, beautiful. The lip gloss, the same thing. They're pigmented, the shimmery glosses, the shimmer is so fine. It's so special. Like the Lunar Beauty lip products, I cannot rave about enough. Holy grail type of products. I love the shimmery ones are probably my favorite. I also love that there is a completely clear one. We just have lots of different formulas. I do also have a discount code with Lunar Beauty. You can use Heather to save. That is an affiliate code, but he also has ones without shimmer. So if you're like, you know what, Heather, I don't like shimmer in my gloss, Lunar Beauty has you. Favorite lip formula of all time. Beautiful packaging. You can see I have a ton. I keep them in a drawer right here in front of me because I reach for them so much. In fact, the other lip products I'm going to talk about, I keep right in front of me too. Okay, I have 3 lip glosses from Lime Crime. These are the Wet Cherry glosses. Love, 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 love. I have Cherry Slime. This green one, I have used up an entire tube of this and repurchased it because it's that good. It doesn't look so green on the lips, but it does have a little bit of a tint that I'm a big fan of, and it's got like rainbow glitter in there, but it's more of a clear base. I also love this gloss I'm wearing today. This is Disco Cherry. This is more of a milky, clear to white gloss with rainbow sparkles. And then this used to be clear, but I put it on top of so many lipsticks and didn't clean the wand. So it's like a light pink, but this is Extra Poppin'. This gloss smells like cherry candy. Tastes like cherry candy. I love it. I have 3 shades for a reason. They're that good. Love these. Love that we can get them at Ulta. They're just, they feel good on the lips. They feel nice. They don't feel sticky, tacky, gross, goopy. They feel beautiful. They taste amazing. What more could you want? ColourPop Super Shock Cheeks in particular. The Super Shock formula from ColourPop, amazing. Look at how many I have. Every time I see new ones, I'm like, ooh, I want those. The Super Shock Cheek formula is so nice. Some of these are probably limited. I don't know. I have this pinky one right here. This is the You Got Mail shade. This one is a more purple toned one. The Super Shock Cheeks from the Tinkerbell collection, I really, really liked. I just thought the highlighters, the blush shades were so beautiful. We kind of had a more vibrant shade, a more neutral shade. I love the way the Super Shocks look on the cheek. I love the way they blend. You can put them on with a finger, or you can use a brush like a duo fiber brush. Beautiful. I bought the 3 shades from their most recent, like the roller skate collection. Have an orange one, a peachy pink one, a purple one. Love these. I have this one, this highlight from the permanent range. This is Flexitarian. Like, can you tell how much I love that? I'm sure you can. Just looking at the pan, I love it so much. I mean, I have tons of these Super Shock cheek products. ColourPop Super Shock, you can't go wrong. Pick the shade you like, you're gonna love it. They're absolutely beautiful. The way they like absorb into the skin, I know they don't absorb into the skin, but they look like it, and they can be so blinding, or they can be pressed in with a sponge, and they just look magical on the cheeks. Love those. Listen, if you can get your hands on the Tinkerbell collection, I can't say enough good things. The INKEY List Oat Cleansing Balm. I don't have this here in front of me because it stays with my skincare in my bathroom. This is the cleansing balm. All these expensive cleansing balms, I've tried so many. I've tried tons of cleansing balms. This one does not break me out. Some cleansing balms will break me out. It's super inexpensive. You get a ton of product. The only thing I'll say bad about that one is I have to cut it. If you cut the tube, because the product's thick, it's hard to get it all out. So when you get down to the bottom, cut open that tube, and there's tons left. There's so many uses in the bottle, and it's so inexpensive. Whenever I'm making an order at Sephora, I always add one because I can't be without it. Squeeze it out, put it in my hands, and it just melts the makeup away. It's beautiful. So much better to me than any other cleansing balm I have ever tried. It is definitely a must-have. Okay, the last product I have is a favorite for years. If you've been around my channel, you're like, ugh, this again, Heather? Yes, this again, because it's that beautiful. This is the PIXI Glowy Glossomer Duo in the shade Delicate Dew. One of the best highlighters ever in the world. Stunning. You have a pinky side, you have a more champagne side. So beautiful, so glowy. I'm kind of all swatched out. The way it lays in the skin, it just, it can be like beam me up from outer space levels if you pile it on, or if you just go in with a fluffy brush, very light. It's just going to give your skin an ethereal glow. It's so beautiful. It's absolutely the best product that PIXI makes. It's been in my collection for years for a reason. Like, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to tell how much of this I've used just here, but like, there's definitely dent in these pans for sure. All right, y'all, I hope you enjoyed this video. I definitely had so many more products I could talk about, but I was kind of like pulling things off my list, adding things on, switching things up, because I didn't want to come on here and just talk about the same things that I always talk about. I tried to think about, like, what are really my must-haves? What are the must-haves? But if you want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know. If you want to see a video with, like, palettes, I could definitely do that. Let me know. I always love to hear from y'all. Thank you for watching. I did film this eye look. I'm not sure if this tutorial is going out before this video or after, but I am wearing Plain Jane Remastered and the Amunet palette from Adept. So if this video isn't already up, just know that this tutorial will be coming. I really like this. I think I told you everything else that was on my face. I want to say thank you again for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye!